In my hood, you hear sirens and semis pop. Judah keep vexing Ephraim. When will the envy stop? No love for any cops. That's what got Kenny shot. Y'all drinking Henny shots. I'm investing in penny stocks. They give me props. Rapping, teaching, debating, unity. While Satan trying to weaken the nation. Cops in my community kill us with every opportunity. No justice or peace. The police get immunity. Look, rubber bullets and riot tools when they gear up. Asking where the love went, cause judgment is near us. And kids rather pour up a foe and sip the syrup than learn about how the black Moors ruled in Europe. We divided by economic material schisms. My people are serial victims of imperialism. I tell the truth in the booth, boy, my pen no lie. They love the Hebrew Israelites. Ask the NOI. Let's pray. I pray. Abba Naba, get how it rise. I pray for your grace and everything that you shall provide. I pray every day that you teach me how to strive to put my trust in you, because in you is where the power lies. My people are dead and pumped will come out of hide. I pray every day, no excuses or alibis. I pray that every last one of these cowards die. I pray all of this in the name of Yahweh Shai. Can't feed the flesh, don't need the stress, so I fast and I rest instead. Cold sweats in the bath, trying to grasp if I sat in bed. In my dream, I had a twin. He stabbed me to death and fled. Visions of a pale horse and a dragon with 7 heads. Vagabond Babylon being watched by the Lord. Can't even stop by the store, cause on my block it's a war. Jehovah Witnesses don't even knock at my door, cause they know they false doctrine will get chopped by my sword. Yeah, I'm with the lyrical or the spiritual murder play. I see some ravenous wolves leading the herd astray. My homie's mom's a tweaker, I watch him survey. I'm numb to this game and the pain. I'm an inverted. When the Messiah comes serve, we gon' witness the sun purge. He coming back to judge every idle and dumb word. My team always moving in silence, we unheard. The elite wanna converge on the elect and the 1/3. I pray, Abba Naba, get how it rise. I pray for your grace and everything that you shall provide. I pray every day that you teach me how to strive to put my trust in you, because in you is where the power lies. My people are dead and pumped will come out of hide. I pray every day, no excuses or alibis. I pray that every last one of these cowards die. I pray all of this in the name of Yahweh.
Shalom, shalom. Hello, everybody. This is PhoenixKnightV2 here. And we're doing the truth about 9/11 Twin Towers. Now, I have the videos. I have them. Like I said, a friend of mine sent it to me. And I'm going to expose the truth. I originally would have waited to this evening or nighttime to do this stream. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it early because I have things to do today. So I'm going to expose the truth regardless. And it just depends how long the videos are, how long is this stream going to be. But real talk. Now, for now, I'm going to go and get set up. And y'all are going to see the conspiracy, what I've been talking about this whole entire thing. So we're going to do video 1 and video 2. These English, we're only going to do 2 videos of the conspiracy truth of 9/11 because I've done it once before. Back on my old channel is King of Lions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get set up right now as we speak. Play the videos. Means I'm going to play one at a time. And what I'm going to do afterwards, I'm going to let people be the judge. I'm going to let them be the judge on this whole entire thing. Because I debunked it before years ago on my channel. It's the King of Lions. And if people want to say, oh, it's not this and that. Okay. Okay, because I'm going to tell you something. I have the videos to prove it because somebody sent it to me. So wasting there playing La La Land games thinking it's not true. Keep believing the media's lies from years ago. Because all you do is deceiving yourself. If you know what I mean. So I'm going to play the videos for y'all. I'm gonna let you see for yourself. And shalom, shalom. Hold on. All right, folks, I'm back. Let's go ahead and play the first one. Play, oh, it's not an inside job. Well, we'll get to that video. We'll get to that video second. But let's go ahead and play the first one.
What we did after the embassy bombings was we came up with an interagency approved strategy. Some of that involved CIA, some of it involved the State Department, some involved the Defense Department, some involved the FBI. What I was told by CIA at the time was that they were now going to try, for the first time, to get sources on the inside. George Tenet followed all of the information about Al-Qaeda in microscopic detail. He read raw intelligence reports before analysts in the counterterrorism center did. And he would pick up the phone and call me at 7:30 in the morning to talk about them. Gopher Black had a reputation for being hard charging. Now, most CIA agents in those days didn't like to get their fingers dirty. They liked to work under diplomatic cover in embassies and go to cocktail parties. Gopher Black had been in the back alleys of Khartoum. And Rich Blee understood how CIA worked because he had been sitting right next to George Tenet as his aide. They understood Al-Qaeda was a big threat. They were motivated. And they were really trying hard.
They only follow Almadar al-Hazmi and bin Attash out of the meeting. And then they lose them in Bangkok.
And it's not as I originally thought, which was that one lowly CIA analyst got this information and didn't somehow recognize the significance of it. No, 50 CIA personnel knew about this. You understand the way they update us at the White House is every morning I come in, I turn on my computer, and I get 100, 150 CIA reports. I'm not relying on somebody calling me and telling me things. You have to intentionally stop it. You have to intervene and say, no, I don't want that report to go. And I never got a report to that effect. If there was a decision made to stop normal distribution with regard to this case, then people like Tom Wilshire would have known that.
Tom Wilshire, as well as Desk Officer Michelle, accessed the cable mentioning the UBL Associates coming to the United States, the March cable. And they also accessed the original Malaysian cable about the visa multiple times. On these subsequent times, if he shook something loose, he had full range of opportunity to alert you.
He did, but he wouldn't have to. Because unless somebody intervened to stop the normal automatic distribution, I would automatically get it. For me, to this day, it is inexplicable why, when I had every other detail about everything related to terrorism, that the director didn't tell me, that the director of the Counterterrorism Center didn't tell me, that the other 48 people in CIA who knew about it never mentioned it to me or anyone in my staff in a period of over 12 months.
They were stopped from getting to you and stopped from getting to the White House.
And stopped from getting to the FBI and the Defense Department. We therefore conclude that there was a high-level decision in the CIA ordering people not to share that information.
How high level?
I would think it would have to be made by the director. You got to understand, my relationship with him, we were close friends. He called me several times a day. We shared the most trivial of information with each other. There was not a lack of information sharing. They told us everything except this. Here they are in the NSC advisor's office, trying to make their best case possible for action. But in trying to make this persuasive case, they never once mentioned that already 2 al-Qaeda terrorists known to be involved in the Kuala Lumpur planning center had entered the United States. Why don't you trot out what is the most persuasive piece of evidence you've got? These guys are already in the country. They're not here to go look at the Grand Canyon. The people who were doing that briefing knew that fact and didn't trot it out. So you ask yourself, why not? I have thought about this a lot, and there's only one conceivable reason that I've been able to come up with. Now, there may be other reasons, but I've only been able to come up with one. When Cofer Black became the head of the Counterterrorism Center at CIA, he was aghast that they had no sources in al-Qaeda. So he told me, I'm going to try to get sources in al-Qaeda. I can understand them possibly saying, we need to develop sources inside al-Qaeda. When we do that, we can't tell anybody about it. And I can understand them perhaps seeing these 2 guys show up in the United States and thinking, aha, this is our chance to flip them. This is our chance to get guys inside al-Qaeda. And to do that, we can't tell anyone outside CIA until we got them, until they're really giving us information. If they tell the FBI can say, no, this is in the United States. We want him. He's going to become an FBI source, and they'll botch it. Let's instead, we'll flip them. Then we'll get them to leave the United States and go back home. And they'll be our source. And we'll never have to tell the FBI that we got them here. So we do know that these 2 guys show up in Southern California, and pretty soon thereafter, they're approached by a Saudi. We know the Saudi reaches out, meets them in the restaurant, arranges housing for them, arranges payment to them, arranges to move them to San Diego. and that Saudi has connections to the Saudi government. And some people believe that guy was a Saudi intelligence officer. If we assume, for the sake of argument, that the Saudi intelligence guy in Southern California was the handler for these two, then presumably he would have been reporting to the CIA Los Angeles station. There was a strong relationship between the CIA director and the Minister of Intelligence in Saudi Arabia. After that, the trail goes cold about what conceivable Saudi intelligence or CIA contact with them occurred. You know, one thing that happens in agent recruitment is we think we've recruited the agent, but then later we discover that they're playing us. Here's a double agent. And at some point, CIA realizes that. That's possible.
How long do you think it would take them to decide this isn't working?
I don't know. I do know in August of 2001, they decide they're going to tell the FBI. And there's no obvious reason in the record why for 15, 16 months they decide not to tell the FBI. And then one day they wake up and say they're going to tell the FBI. Ask yourself why on September 4th, after they've told the FBI, but not told senior levels of the FBI, why not raise it in the September 4th principals meeting?
I mean, if I ask myself that, I don't.
There's a very obvious answer. What am I going to say? I know how all this stuff works. I've been working it for 30 years. You can't snowball me on this stuff. If they announce on September 4th in the principals meeting that these guys are in the United States, and they told the FBI a few weeks ago, I'm going to say, wait, time out. How long have you known this? Why haven't you reported it at the daily threat meetings? Why isn't it in the daily threat matrix? We would have begun an investigation that day into CIA malfeasance and misfeasance. That's why we're not informed.
So they put their own asses above national security.
If you believe all of this, I can't prove this. I have a set of facts. I'm trying to make sense of those facts. And I'm trying to come up with an explanation as to why those facts that we know are true occurred.
In the tower above the earth, there is a view that reaches far.
Well, well, they try to cover it up. Now, for people say, "Oh, it's not an inside job," okay, well, guess what? We're about to go to the next one. The so-called folks claim it's not an inside job, saying, "Oh, it's not an inside job." Okay. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, we'll see. Let's listen to this video.
This video is brought to you by your contributions on Patreon. Click here to lend your support to History Education Online today. Hey folks, as many of you may know, I am currently knee-deep in my PhD. What you may not know is what I work on. My research is on the September 11th attacks, specifically about their legacy. I study how events are remembered and how that congeals into a shared history. Now, when I mention this to people at dinner parties, because I love to keep things light and fluffy, I get two major responses. First is people who want to tell me their own flashbulb memories of the day of the attack. I'm okay with this. I nod along and try to forget all the literature that shows that flashbulb memories are almost universally wrong, but hey, it's a party and we're all having fun talking about 9/11. The second major reaction I get is people asking me that question. Was 9/11 an inside job? Given that we're coming up to the 15th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks and the 1-year anniversary of my first Step Back video about conspiracy theories, I think that it's time to answer question number 2 for everyone. So, all aboard our hologram plane missile full of lizard aliens. Let's do this. For anyone who doesn't remember, the attacks I'm talking about were in September of 2001. hijackers from the Islamic radical terrorist group Al-Qaeda coordinated 4 simultaneous terrorist attacks, crashing commercial airplanes into the Pentagon and each of the twin towers of the World Trade Center. The passengers and the crew of the 4th plane managed to subdue the hijackers and crashed into a rural field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, instead of the intended target, which some think was either the White House or the Capitol building. Someone get on that alternate history novel. This tragedy was a live media disaster. People were glued to their televisions. Over the next few months, the US government led a UN invasion of Afghanistan. Just a year after that, the US was considering an invasion of Iraq for reasons. This was the beginning of what we now call the global war on terror. And no matter what your political leaning, it is hard to deny the impact of the 9/11 attacks and subsequent war on terror have had on our modern world. They are a little quieter today, but at the time, there were plenty of media and protesters out there who argued that what we saw on September 11th was not at all what it appeared to be. From the day of the attacks, media ambiguities, dodgy reports, and the sheer gravity of the event led many to formulate all sorts of conspiracy theories against whatever group they wanted. So to begin digging in, let's look at all the theories that conspiracy theorists have made over the years. They range from highly technical questions about structural engineering to literal accusation of lizard aliens orchestrating the attacks from their moon base. Some conspiracy theorists say that the United States government intentionally looked the other way and let the attacks happen. Claims to this extent mention that the 9/11 plans had been on the CIA's list of potential plots, but that the Bush administration had ignored it. The Air Force had also been conveniently doing air drills that day, meaning the military was hobbled and was too slow to intercept the hijacked airplane. Others point to insider trading that happened before the attack as, quote, evidence that this was premeditated. For example, there were a number of odd stock decisions made just before the attacks. American Airlines had spent the last few days receiving a large amount of put options on their stock. This is when the stock traders bet on a stock going down. It seems suspicious if you don't mention that the company a few days earlier reported losses and no other airline seemed to receive these options. Larry Silverstein, the owner of the World Trade Center, had just renewed his insurance contract on the towers a few months earlier. After the 1993 bombing of these same towers, he included protection against terrorism as part of the contract. Also looks suspicious. There were even claims of secret gold being moved out of World Trade Center 7 just days before. Going even bigger, some claim that the attacks were in themselves a staged event. Some making the argument that the towers themselves were demolished in a controlled explosion rather than a plane crash. This theory is supported by either misinterpreting Larry Silverstein's choice to let Building 7 collapse rather than risk any more firefighters dying to save it, or by noting a bunch of weird structural details that many experts have since refuted. I will give a link to a nice nerdy description down in the comments, but I will point out one major thing. Thermite doesn't explode. It can't really be used for demolishing buildings. It's designed for disabling vehicles. But to address all of these claims in this video would be a logistical nightmare, as many are highly technical. A lot of books have been written addressing these claims, including a really good one published by Popular Mechanics. I suggest you start there. Again, I'll put this all in the info down below. Some theorists, such as the conspiracy media darling Alex Jones, speculated that Flight 93 was suspicious. This is the plane that crashed in Pennsylvania. Jones claims it looked like a cover-up because the debris field was too big. But this was soundly denied by an airline accident expert who worked on a similar crash back in 1996. Sometimes, a small logistical error can explode into a new conspiracy claim, such as accusations that Flight 93 safely landed in Ohio. These types of claims come from some sort of organizational error on the day, which is to be expected, of course, because it was chaotic. Pointing out that logistical errors are not unusual typically results in a nuh-uh response, and so you're left with an empty debate. In any such situation, I pick the side that has the least assumptions. Occam's razor, yo. Going abroad, some theorists accuse that other governments knew about the plot, but withheld information to the US, allowing it to occur. Some argue that Pakistan's intelligence service, or Israel's Mossad, knew about the attacks, or that Saudi Arabia funded them. The former head of Pakistani intelligence is actually a believer in the conspiracy theories, as is the former president of Italy, Francesco Cossiga. Let's break these theories about foreign governments down. Did Pakistani intelligence know ahead of time? Maybe. However, at any given time, in any given intelligence agency, there are so many potential plots, all with differing levels of credibility. Like with the CIA's missing warnings about the attacks, it could have easily been overlooked by the Pakistanis as well. I imagine Mossad might be a similar story. As far as Saudi Arabia goes, it has such a giant royal family and so much money flowing in and out of its government that some of that money could definitely have wound up in Al-Qaeda's coffers. Whether this was part of official Saudi government policy is quite a heavy charge without anything but circumstantial evidence. And Kasiga rescinded his trutherism. So here the conspiracy people might be right. There might be a log in some intelligence database about the 9/11 plot, and Saudi money probably did get into Al-Qaeda's bank accounts. But it's just a tad more complex than that. Some theorists claim that forensic evidence of the attacks was covered up. These theories range from denying that Flight 77's black box was irreparably damaged to the idea that Osama bin Laden's video taking credit for the attacks was a forgery. Some conspiracy theorists focus on this tape, and not the 2007 tape by bin Laden taking responsibility in order to absolve the Taliban, or the Al Jazeera interview with Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and Ramzi bin al-Shibh, the two men who planned the attacks, confessing their involvement. The US has arrested quite a few people who have laid out the story of the attacks rather well by this point. Inevitably, there are also claims that the attacks were conducted by Israeli agents rather than extremist Islamic militants. And of course, the theory comes with the very charming accusation that many Jews working in the towers didn't show up for work. You can't have a conspiracy movement without someone blaming Jews. There are also a few theories that get a little more fanciful. There is, of course, the claim that the planes used in the attacks were not planes at all, but missiles covered in a hologram. Or, my favorite conspiracy guru himself, David Icke, positing that the attacks were orchestrated by lizard aliens that live on the moon. No joke, it's a real thing. So we have all these claims that the conspiracy theorists have laid down, but why do they think the attacks were ordered? There is the Pax Americana conspiracy theorists who claim that the attacks were orchestrated by neoconservatives set on world dominance. Given their completely illegal war in Iraq and dubious claims to get there, they aren't doing themselves any favors here. However, the haphazard planning of these wars and the long-term disaster it has been for neoconservatives who have really lost their grip on power in the first place or so really don't point to an all-powerful group. Capitalizing on tragedy doesn't necessarily point to conspiracy. The second explanation is that the attacks were orchestrated in order to launch a series of wars to seize the global oil supply. The problem here is that unless they found a way to make oil from opium, nuts, or rugs, Afghanistan was not a wise place to start. Iraq is rich in oil, but not the richest. The US has plenty of states in the Middle East that are both friendly and have plenty of oil. If I were to posit a reason for the Iraq War, it was because the moment they were in, they felt that they could expand US interests in the region by taking out leaders that oppose US hegemony, like, say, Saddam Hussein. The third major explanation is that the attacks were meant to bring about the New World Order. This is a favorite of Alex Jones, who claims a disparate networks of banks, corporations, globalists, and military folks wanted a war to establish a world government. These theories are older than 9/11, but in the conspiracy world, everything finds its way back to the New World Order. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon supervillain version of neoliberalism.
Seriously, guys, just read some David Harvey. You don't need elaborate schemes for rich people to take over the planet.
The 9/11 truth movement really peaked around the Bush years, and in many ways it stood as a resistance to Bush and the war on terror,
rather than as a serious allegation.
There were a few big media products, such as the movies Loose Change and Zeitgeist, but they don't get up to as much trouble as they used to. Belief in 9/11 conspiracies is almost a relic, and now we have a whole new set of conspiracies to define our age. Why did these conspiracies spread so rapidly? Well, it doesn't help that many people watch the attacks live. When watching a media event like this live, we find lots of ambiguous and conflicting reports as things unfold in real time. It happened during the terrorist attacks in Paris last fall. Maybe it's just a trade-off of our desire for immediate information. Many people have studied the role of hearsay and folklore in the development of conspiracies. Many 9/11 conspiracies have their roots in urban legends, which in the age of the internet spread much faster than we can fact-check, no matter how hard Snopes tries. There are, of course, millennialists who are always on the lookout for the latest sign of the end of the world, which leads to a lot of people pushing the envelope in order to justify their Revelations canned food collection. And of course, many people are just drawn to the occult and mystical answers. It surprises me not one bit that people have tried to pull out Nostradamus to retroactively predict the future. As I mentioned in my first video on this channel,
creating an overarching plan makes people comfortable.
It means that we don't have to worry that a few people with box cutters can massacre 3,000 people, because only big government orchestrated operations can wreak that sort of havoc. It sucks a lot of the ambiguity out of the world and lets the theorist be the hero in their own David and Goliath story. I'd have been more surprised if there wasn't a conspiracy theory or 7 about the attacks. The events were so big, it brought out every other corner of the conspiracy realm. There are both left and right-wing conspiracy theorists who either believe that the attacks were to act as casus belli for a warmongering neoliberal, or for the nanny state to take over our lives and take our guns. We can't forget that there is always a sci-fi contingency, and for some reason, a bunch of people who just really, really hate Jews. The attacks were a tragedy, and terrorism does just what the name implies. 9/11 made us feel vulnerable, when in the West we have been so comfy and safe from afar. It brought the conflicts and violence that we are not innocent of to our front door, and it makes us uneasy. It makes sense then that we can take comfort in thinking it was all a cover-up. I know I'm going to regret this, but if you have anything to add to this conversation, please let me know down below. You can support the channel by liking and sharing the video, or by making a contribution on Patreon. I'd like to thank these patrons, as well as dedicate...
Hold on, let me get off for this 1 minute. Hold on, folks. Give me 1 second. That video didn't explain about the inside job of it, but I'm gonna go and look up a video about it being an inside job. Give me 1 minute. This shouldn't take long. And then after that, I want to hear for certain folks, oh, it was another inside job. I don't want to hear that. That's what I want to, But give me 1 second. Hold on. Folks, okay, I think I found the video. Give me. All right, let me go ahead and share. Let me go share this video. Let me go share this one.
September 11th, 2001. 2 planes with around 90 passengers each. वो दोनों planes crashed into the Twin Towers. पहले एक plane एक tower के अंदर crash करा. और जैसे ही वो पहला प्लेन क्रैश करा, सारे लोग जो बिल्डिंग के आसपास थे, सारे टीवी चैनल्स वाले, सारे लोग जो बिल्डिंग्स के अंदर थे, सारे लोग पैनिक मोड में चले गए. उनके सामने कुछ ऐसा हो रहा था जो वो बिलीव भी नहीं कर सकते थे. सारे के सारे न्यूज़ चैनल्स ने इस चीज़ को कवर करना शुरू कर दिया था, क्योंकि उन्होंने ऐसा एक्सीडेंट आज तक नहीं देखा. मैं एक्सीडेंट इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ कि उस टाइम पे लोगों को ये एक एक्सीडेंट ही लग रहा था. काफ़ी लोगों को लग रहा था कि ये कितना अनफॉर्चुनेट एक्सीडेंट है कि जो प्लेन का पायलट था, उसको शायद हार्ट अटैक आया होगा कि वो प्लेन जाके बिल्डिंग में क्रैश कर गया। पूरे अमेरिका के लिए, इनफैक्ट पूरे वर्ल्ड के लिए काफी ज्यादा डिस्टर्बिंग इवेंट था। सारे लोग शॉक में थे और सारे न्यूज चैनल्स उस टाइम लाइव कवर कर रहे थे इस चीज को। और उसके बाद जो दूसरा प्लेन था वो सेकंड टावर में क्रैश कर गया और ये क्रैश पूरी दुनिया ने लाइव देखा था।
I say the whole takes about, looks like 6-7 floors were taken out, and there's more.
ये पूरी हिस्ट्री का सबसे बड़ा टेररिस्ट अटैक था जो हुआ था सितंबर 11, 2001 के दिन। 9/11 एक ऐसा दिन था जिसने पूरी दुनिया को बदल दिया था। लेकिन ये सिर्फ कॉइन का एक साइड है। लेकिन जो कॉइन की दूसरी साइड है, इट गेव बर्थ टू अ वेरी स्कैरी बट अ वे ऑफ टेलिंग द पोटेंशियल ट्रुथ, व्हिच इज द कल्चर ऑफ कंस्पिरेसी थियरीज। ये पूरी बात तो 2001 की है, लेकिन सबसे फैसिनेटिंग बात यह है कि आज के टाइम पे 1/3 अमेरिका ये चीज बिलीव करता है कि ये जो कुछ भी हुआ था ये एक टेररिस्ट अटैक नहीं बल्कि एक गवर्नमेंट प्लान था। ओसामा बिन लादेन, द लीडर ऑफ द टेररिस्ट ग्रुप अल-कायदा, उसने एक प्लान बनाया कि वो अमेरिका को अटैक करेगा। और ओसामा को ये अटैक इस लेवल पे चाहिए था कि अमेरिका अपनी कोर तक हिल जाए, एंड ही सक्सीडेड। ओसामा ने प्लान करा कि 2 कमर्शियल प्लेन्स विल क्रैश इनटू द ट्विन टावर्स। ट्विन टावर्स उस टाइम पे अमेरिका की, न्यूयॉर्क की सबसे आइकॉनिक बिल्डिंग्स थी। लेकिन जो 2 प्लेन्स ट्विन टावर्स में क्रैश करे थे, उनके अलावा 2 और प्लेन्स थे, जिनमें से एक पेंटागन की तरफ जा रहा था और दूसरा प्लेन पोटेंशियली व्हाइट हाउस की तरफ जा रहा था। जो प्लेन पेंटागन की तरफ जा रहा था वो तो पेंटागन में क्रैश कर गया था, लेकिन जिस प्लेन को बोला जाता है कि वो शायद व्हाइट हाउस की तरफ जा रहा था, वो पहले ही क्रैश कर गया था। ट्विन टावर्स के अंदर प्लेन्स क्रैश होने के बाद कुछ ऐसी चीज हुई जिसने दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी कंस्पिरेसी थियरी को स्टार्ट कर दिया था। जब दोनों प्लेन्स क्रैश हो गए थे तो दोनों बिल्डिंग्स में आग लगी हुई थी और उसके बाद एक बिल्डिंग कोलैप्स कर गई। और उसके थोड़े ही देर बाद दूसरी बिल्डिंग भी पूरे तरीके से कोलैप्स कर गई थी। लेकिन दुनिया के सबसे बड़े टेररिस्ट अटैक में लोगों ने ऐसी क्या चीज नोटिस करी जिसकी वजह से वर्ल्ड की सबसे बड़ी कंस्पिरेसी थ्योरी स्टार्ट हो गई थी। वॉच दिस।
The ladies that are with me were in the World Trade Center in the first building and escaped through the lobby where they report they believe there was a bomb in the lobby. And as we were coming out, we passed the lobby. There was no lobby. So I believe the bomb hit the lobby first.
Bombs. लोगों को बॉम्ब्स सुनाई दिए हैं even before the crash. लेकिन वर्ल्ड ट्रेड सेंटर के अंदर बॉम्ब्स कैसे हो सकते हैं? How is it possible?
Bomb in the building, start clearing out. Bomb in the building, start clearing out.
And वो bombs explode हुए before the crash.
I believe that censorship started from the very beginning because when I was telling my story, they told me, "Oh, cut this out, cut this out."
It was the first hijacked plane to hit the.
It was the first hijacked plane. No, hello, that was an explosion before 9/11, before the plane hit the tower.
So basically, अगर order देखा जाए तो पहले bombs explode हुए हैं, उसके बाद planes crash हुए हैं और उसके बाद buildings collapse हुई हैं। लेकिन अगर वहाँ पे bombs थे भी तो उनकी जरूरत क्या थी? पहले बॉम्ब्स एक्सप्लोड हुए और फिर बिल्डिंग क्रैश हुई। ये चीज डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने भी बोली थी।
I happen to think that they had not only a plane but they had bombs that exploded almost simultaneously.
यहाँ से ये कंस्पिरेसी थ्योरी स्टार्ट हुई थी कि वी नो कि बहुत बड़े कमर्शियल प्लेन्स क्रैश्ड इनटू द ट्विन टावर्स, लेकिन उसके बाद भी ट्विन टावर्स काफी देर तक प्रॉपरली खड़े हुए थे, स्टैंडिंग थे। लेकिन जिस तरीके से वो दोनों टावर्स, ट्विन टावर्स नीचे कोलैप्स करे थे, इट वाज नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ द क्रैश, इट वाज अ डेमोलिशन। व्हाट डू आई मीन बाय डेमोलिशन? पुरानी बिल्डिंग्स को जब भी किसी एरिया से हटाना होता है, गायब करना होता है, तो डेमोलिशन को यूज करा जाता है। डेमोलिशन में बेसिकली जो पुरानी बिल्डिंग है या कोई भी बिल्डिंग है, उस बिल्डिंग की जो मेन जॉइंट्स है, फ्रेम के जो मेन जॉइंट्स है जिसकी वजह से वो बिल्डिंग खड़ी है, वहां पे TNT लगाया जाता है, एक्सप्लोजिव्स लगाए जाते हैं, और फिर उनको एक्सप्लोड करा जाता है, जिससे पूरी बिल्डिंग के जो मेन जॉइंट्स हैं वो वीक हो जाए और पूरी बिल्डिंग सीधा सीधा कोलैप्स कर जाए।
The bomb hit the lobby first.
डेमोलिशन के टाइम जैसे ही एक्सप्लोजिव्स एक्सप्लोड करते हैं तो जो बिल्डिंग है वो सीधा कोलैप्स कर जाती है, उसी तरीके से जिस तरीके से ट्विन टावर्स नीचे गिरे थे। दिस इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट रीजन जिसकी वजह से ये कंस्पिरेसी थ्योरी स्टार्ट हुई थी कि 9/11 का टेररिस्ट अटैक वाज गवर्नमेंट प्लान्ड, वाज प्लान्ड बाय द यूएस गवर्नमेंट। बिकॉज टेररिस्ट महीनों तक चुपचाप बिल्डिंग के जॉइंट्स में TNT या बॉम्ब्स नहीं लगा सकते जो प्रॉपरली इन सिंक एक्सप्लोड हो, जिसकी वजह से पूरे ट्विन टावर्स एकदम जमीन तक कोलैप्स कर जाए, जस्ट बिकॉज उनमें 2 प्लेन्स क्रैश करे थे। लेकिन यूएस गवर्नमेंट ऐसा क्यों ही करेगी? क्योंकि यूएस गवर्नमेंट को वॉर पे जाना था विद अफगानिस्तान एंड इराक, एंड उनको एक रीजन चाहिए था। और इससे बेटर रीजन क्या हो सकता है कि दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा टेररिस्ट अटैक होता है न्यूयॉर्क में, जिसके अंदर 2 प्लेन्स 2 सबसे आइकॉनिक बिल्डिंग्स के अंदर क्रैश करते हैं और वो बिल्डिंग्स पूरी डिमोलिश हो जाती है। आई डोंट थिंक इससे बढ़िया रीजन हो सकता था यूएस के पास वॉर पे जाने के लिए। आगे चल के एक रीजन दिया गया था कि जो प्लेन्स क्रैश करे थे उनके अंदर जो फ्यूल था, जो जेट फ्यूल था, वो बर्न कर रहा था क्रैश के बाद, एंड उसकी वजह से इतनी ज्यादा हीट जनरेट हो गई थी कि बिल्डिंग का पूरा स्ट्रक्चर गर्म हो गया था और वीक हो गया था। इसके वजह से पूरी बिल्डिंग कोलैप्स कर गई। बुलशिट, ये प्रॉपरली मेरे को बुलशिट लगता है। एक बार खुद देखो जिस तरीके से बिल्डिंग्स गिरी हैं। आई डोंट थिंक कि जेट फ्यूल के बर्निंग की वजह से एकदम बॉटम तक स्ट्रक्चर वीक हो सकता है। आई डोंट थिंक सो। इट्स अ प्रॉपर प्लान्ड डेमोलिशन। कुछ जगह तो तुम बॉम्ब्स का एक्सप्लोजन देख सकते हो बिल्डिंग से बाहर आते हुए। हो सकता है तुम्हें ये सारी बातें सुन के लगे कि यार ये कैसी बातें हैं, मतलब कौन सोचता है ये सब कुछ। एक फन फैक्ट बताता हूँ। लैरी सिल्वरस्टीन, एक बिजनेसमैन जिसने दोनों ट्विन टावर्स को लीज पे लिया हुआ था, रेंट पे लिया हुआ था, भाड़े पे लिया हुआ था फॉर 99 ईयर्स। आउट ऑफ नोवेयर उस इंसान ने टेररिज्म इंश्योरेंस लिया था जस्ट 2 months बिफोर 9/11, जस्ट 2 months बिफोर 9/11। और जैसे ही 9/11 हुआ उसके बाद लैरी सिल्वरस्टीन ने डबल द अमाउंट वापस कलेक्ट कर लिया था, बिकॉज 2 जगह अटैक हुए थे। और इस फैक्ट ने पूरी 9/11 कंस्पिरेसी थ्योरी को इतना ज्यादा फ्यूल कर दिया था, इतना ज्यादा बढ़ा दिया था, क्योंकि ये सुनने पे तुम्हें खुद काफी हद तक शक हो सकता है कि इट्स वेरी पॉसिबल कि ऑल ऑफ दिस वाज प्लान्ड। अगर हम इस डिबेट में उतरते हैं कि ये अटैक गवर्नमेंट प्लान है नहीं, तो जो बातें मैंने अभी तक बोली हैं दे काइंड ऑफ मेक सेंस। लेकिन जो आगे मैं तुम्हें बातें बताने वाला हूँ, जो प्रूफ्स दिखाने वाला हूँ, वो शायद सुन के तुम्हें लगे कि यार ये थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया है। लेकिन अगर तुम उनके बारे में ध्यान से सोचो ना, तो इट कैन रियली फक अप योर ब्रेन। एक और थियरी ये आई थी कि यूएस गवर्नमेंट को एक बहुत बड़ा फायदा हुआ था आफ्टर 9/11, और वो फायदा ये था कि यूएस गवर्नमेंट अब किसी भी इंसान पे फुल ऑन स्पाई कर सकती थी विदाउट गिविंग एनी रीजन। और ये चीज पॉसिबल हुई थी पेट्रियट एक्ट के थ्रू। 9/11 के कुछ दिनों बाद ही एक एक्ट पास कर दिया गया, एक लॉ पास कर दिया गया, विच वाज द पेट्रियट एक्ट, जिसके थ्रू पूरे अमेरिका में और मेन स्पॉट्स में यूएस गवर्नमेंट ने हजारों कैमरास लगा दिए थे, हजारों लाखों कैमरास लगा दिए थे, जिसके थ्रू वो किसी भी इंसान पे स्पाई कर सकती। और खाली कैमरास के थ्रू ही नहीं, किसी भी तरीके से यूएस गवर्नमेंट किसी पे भी स्पाई कर सकती थी विदाउट गिविंग एनी रीजन। क्योंकि पहले के टाइम में अगर यूएस गवर्नमेंट ऐसा कुछ भी करती थी तो इंसान कंप्लेन कर सकता था, यूएस गवर्नमेंट के पास इतनी पावर नहीं थी। लेकिन 9/11 के बाद और पेट्रियट एक्ट के बाद यूएस गवर्नमेंट के पास इतनी ज्यादा पावर आ गई थी कि वो बेसिकली किसी भी सिटीजन के साथ, किसी भी इंसान के साथ जो यूएस में कुछ भी कर सकती थी। काफी लोगों को ये लगता है कि जो 9/11 का पूरा प्लान था वो बस कुछ दिनों में या महीनों में नहीं हुआ है। इनफैक्ट ये जो अटैक था, इफ दिस अटैक इज गवर्नमेंट प्लान्ड, तो इस अटैक की प्लानिंग कम से कम 20, 30, 40 साल पहले से हो रही है। मैं तुम्हें बताता हूं प्रेडिक्टिव प्रोग्रामिंग के बारे में। जो आइडिया है कि 2 प्लेन्स क्रैश करेंगे ट्विन टावर्स के अंदर, ये आइडिया पूरी यूएस पॉपुलेशन, इनफैक्ट दुनिया के ब्रेन में कहीं ना कहीं इंस्टॉल कर दिया गया था। और इंस्टॉल करा जा रहा था काफी सालों से थ्रू द मीडिया वी कंज्यूम्ड ओवर द लास्ट 20-30 इयर्स। पिछले सालों में जितना भी हमने मीडिया कंज्यूम करा है, टेलीविजन कंज्यूम करा है, जितना भी हमने कार्टून्स देखे हैं, मूवीज देखे हैं, मूवी पोस्टर्स देखे हैं, द आइडिया कि 2 प्लेन्स क्रैश करेंगे ट्विन टावर्स के अंदर ऑन द स्पेसिफिक डेट September 11th 2001, ये जो पूरा आइडिया है ये हमारे दिमाग में काफी टाइम से इंस्टॉल करा जा रहा था थ्रू द मीडिया वी कंज्यूम। एक बार के लिए वॉच दिस। 9/11 की पॉसिबिलिटी हम सबके ब्रेन में काफी टाइम से फिट करी जा रही थी, जिससे कि जिस दिन 9/11 वाला अटैक हो तो हम सारे लोग एकदम से पागल ही नहीं हो जाए कि ये चीज क्या हो गई, और विद टाइम धीरे धीरे हम सारे लोग कहीं ना कहीं एक्सेप्ट कर ले कि हाँ ऐसा कुछ हुआ। जो मैंने अभी थियरीज बताई है, जो मैंने अभी रीजंस दिए हैं, इन्हीं के वजह से 9/11 दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी कंस्पिरेसी थियरीज में से एक है। अगर सोचा जाए तो जो लोग पहले के टाइम पे ये सारा मीडिया कंज्यूम कर रहे थे, अगर वो थोड़ा सा ध्यान देते तो वो कहीं ना कहीं 9/11 को प्रेडिक्ट कर सकते थे। अगर उन्हें प्रेडिक्टिव प्रोग्रामिंग के बारे में पता होता और अगर वो नोटिस करते कि ऐसी चीजें बहुत ज्यादा कॉमन है हमारे मीडिया में, पहले के लोग काफी हद तक प्रेडिक्ट कर सकते थे 9/11। लेकिन सवाल ये है कि अगर प्रेडिक्टिव प्रोग्रामिंग चल ही रही है तो उसके थ्रू खाली 9/11 का आइडिया तो नहीं डाला जाएगा हमारे दिमाग, और ऐसी कितनी और चीजें होंगी जो प्रेडिक्टिव प्रोग्रामिंग के थ्रू हमारे दिमाग में डाली गई होंगी, जिनको हम शायद नोटिस भी नहीं करते। पता नहीं कितनी सारी चीजें ऐसी होंगी जो सालों से हम देखते आ रहे हैं लेकिन हमने नोटिस नहीं करी, लेकिन हमारे दिमाग में कहीं ना कहीं फिट है। और वो सारी चीजें हो सकता है कि फ्यूचर में हो जाए और फिर हम फ्यूचर में जाके सोचें कि वाओ ये भी शायद प्रेडिक्टिव प्रोग्रामिंग था, क्योंकि हमारे पूरे मीडिया में जो हम कंज्यूम करते हैं हमने ये चीज बार बार देखी हुई है।
New York is a hellhole.
Oh, I'd love to see New York. We could all go with the bus company's special super sitter fare. $9? This one's on me.
That's funny, hilarious to say how these folks thinking, oh, yeah, none of it was not planned, it was just set up. Actually, no, it was. It was set up. Everything was planned, everything was pre-programmed. We say everything was planned all along for that to happen. In movies, video games, and TV shows, and let's not forget about this. The Illuminati card game predicted that. Oh yeah, I forgot. You know, most people who are asleep don't do their research about the Illuminati card game or the programming in these TV shows and video games. They never look into this stuff. They never do. I'm just saying for the ones who are just, you know, asleep as hell in this damn matrix. You know what I mean? Not saying everybody else. I'm talking about the ones who are asleep, who are just ignorant, who loves to attack. But yeah, but they show can never back up their claims. They can never back up their claims on anything what I debunk or anybody else who debunks on this. They can never debunk because they don't have the common sense or to do the research or none of that. Instead, I'm gonna go by and believe what the media told me, and I will be a damn sheep. When the damn media lied to you so many years. That doesn't make you smart. The school system don't make you smart at all. It just makes you dumber and dumber more. I'm sorry. The truth is the truth. It is what it is. Now, somebody messaged me, asked could they join, yet, yeah, I mean, you could join this topic. I'm not going to say it's a topic. This is a truther content. And I spoke to people who lived in New York City. Brownsburg lived in New York City. He knew about the situation. There's somebody else that I know, of course, off of YouTube who lives in New York City. So they speak the truth about this, what's going on. They have more information and more info because they lived out there. So, like I said, oh, wait a second, hold on. That was another book who predicted 9/11. Oh, Back to the Future. Back to the Future predicted about the Twin Towers. The Simpsons, stuff like that. They all predicted it. The Illuminati card game predicted that. So you can't sit and say, "Oh, well, it was planned." No, it was planned. And let's go ahead and say about this too. The government and the CIA, them they're covering up what they did. So when they did all that, they did a ritual afterwards, years ago. But of course, as usual, these folks don't look into this. They just go by what the media tells them. I'm gonna believe the media, and I'm not gonna use common sense. Ain't that something? Is that something? And I'm not naming names. I'm just saying these folks were so quick to try to say I'm so wrong about what I'm exposing 9/11. Now, let me tell you something. Me and other people in the truther community are never wrong on this. Anything we expose, we're never wrong on at all. A lot of times we're just right. And a lot of people who hate on us don't want to admit they were right. They never want to admit it. So I mean, they can live in their little box all they want to. Live in your little fantasy box. Live in your little box and continue to live in that little box. For real. Just live in your little box. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to share these videos that I on the 9/11. I'm going to put them in the chat. If people want to check out these links, they're more welcome to. Also, I'm gonna look up the Illuminati card game about the whole Twin Towers thing. I'm gonna look that up because I just love having my sources. Something right here to these folks who likes to go at me about it. They never have their sources. They never have their claims to back up. It's all about, talk. The folks, don't tell the folks who hate me. It's all about talk. It's never no resource or evidence to back up the claims that I say, or the people from my community, of the church community. They never have anything to back up what we say. It's always the same argument, the same bullshit, the same stupid shit. That's all. That's all it's about. It's the same dumb shit. Nothing new under the fucking sun. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me go ahead and look up the Illuminati card game about the Twin Towers. So give me one minute, folks. I'll be back. Give me a minute. Yo, what's up, Chayton? What's up? Oh, don't worry. I'm not doing that. I just showed the video somewhere. Hold on. I'll be right back. I got to look up something up. Hold on. Hold on. It's going to take a minute. I got something to show y'all. Check this out. Let me show y'all this, right? I didn't show this like back then on my old channel, but this was also predicted. And you can look this up exactly. Look up Illuminati card game. Look it up for yourself. This is actual evidence. This is actual evidence that I did not show last time, but I want y'all to take a look at this. And I'll let you be the judge. Check this out. You see that? You see that card? You see that card right there? You see that? They predicted that was going to happen. They did predict that. Let me get off of that. I'm gonna show y'all something else. All this was planned. All of it was planned. See, I have my sources to back up because I have my evidence. But it got the folks who don't like me, they don't have no evidence to back up what I say. That's what I'm saying. They have no evidence to back up what I say or anybody else say. They really don't have any evidence. Look at this. Look at this one. Come on. This card right here. See? The Illuminati card game, that's a lie because they the ones who created the cards. They the ones who created it. So I'm not making a BS. It's not like I'm making it up. I'm not making up BS. You can even find these cards on Amazon. All this stuff right here was planned. Look at that. All that was planned. It was planned. It was planned. It was planned. All of it was planned from the very beginning. But I'm about to get off of there. But yeah, it was all planned. And those cards exist. They do exist. Yes, they've been existing for years. Okay, the Illuminati card game exists. I thought I'd just throw that in there. I thought I'd just throw it in there. Exactly. It was an inside job. Exactly what I said. Even Eric knows this. It was an inside job. It was all planned. Come on now. It was all planned. It was programming. Pre-programming. Exactly. Chayton, if you want to come, Chayton's work. If anybody wants to come in here on this, I'll let you in. And you can say what you got to say about it because a lot of us done our research. We've done our research. But for the fools who attack me on this, and I already know for a fact, oh no, we're gonna make videos on him now. He did what he did now. Yeah, go ahead, knock yourself out. Make a video about this. Waste your time. Because you can't debunk what I say. Basically, you can't debunk what I say at all. It's sad. I'm going to invite Eric. I'm going to invite somebody else, but I'm not going to add y'all all at once. So we're not going to do like we did years ago. We're not doing that this time. Okay. What's his name comes home? I'm gonna send Eric the link. Now as for Chayton, since he's busy at work, I'm not gonna send the link since he's at work. But I will send the link to Eric because Eric also knows about this too as much as I know. I'll send him the link. Now, if Chayton, if Chayton wants to join in when he's off work, that'll be on him. Okay, Eric says, hold on. Let's see what Eric says. It was a conspiracy. Yes, it was. Yeah. No, it's no worries, Chayton. like I said for a second, if y'all want to join in and say what you got to say about it, you can. Now, I do regret years ago off my old child, I did not show those cards. I do regret for not showing those cards. That was something I did not show. But this time, I showed the cards. And those cards are real. Those cards are real. And those cards was all their plans on those cards. Everything. Everything they had planned for years was on those cards. Yep. All planned this whole time. Mm-hmm. They actually tell you what they're gonna be doing. They be telling themselves. That's what they do. Okay, let me see. No, it's understandable, Chain. It's understandable. Nice. All right, let me add Eric.
Yo, what's up, man?
We gotta say about 9/11.
See, 9/11 is an inside job. So it was a conspiracy. That's the government. That's the Jesuits. That's the Freemasons and above. Because it's a code in Gematria. It says it all. With the connection. You know? I mean, Shah bin Laden? It was them. The card says it all. The prediction of the card is true. Yep. That was the 90s card. They plan on because they plan on doing this. First, the Twin Towers. Second, the Pentagon. That was the government's doing. You know, the so-called Jays.
Yep.
All alone. This whole time. We've been bamboozled, thinking that the little so-called Middle Easterns, who are not the original Middle Easterns, have anything to do with it. It was them. They need to get it. They need to wake up. Okay, it's all. Oh, it wasn't space, but it was all a plan.
Yep.
It's like they planned this. It's a real reason behind why they plan it. So they can go to the next level with this. It's like a game. It's like art imitates life.
Correct.
Definitely. That's the game they playing. The trick the masses.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what they freaking do.
And then folks who are asleep, they sit there and attack you, say, "It's not an inside job. You're this and that."
Right.
You just fall for the lies. That's just fall.
If falling for that, following these satanic agendas.
Yep.
They
don't do their research. None of this. They just repeat the same old stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I was like that before. I didn't know any better.
Because we already know the CIA and them covered up what happened.
Yeah, the CIA.
It was behind all of it. They was all in on it.
Right.
So now, for the fools who run their mouths, you wanna come at me wrong again on this? Have your evidence first. If you can't back up when I say or anybody say, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, definitely. Many times I said this. It's like they don't know what they're doing. It's like it's the Yakubian white supremacy programming. And
I also find it funny how these folks talking their best to their say I'm a nut job, but they don't even know what a nut job even is.
Yeah, man, a nut job, a crazy, who's Looney Tunes, who's a loony bin, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
So they sit there calling somebody nut job, saying actually they're talking about themselves.
Yeah. Look at Joe Biden.
Yep. Perfect example.
Yeah. Look how he do the kids. I seen on YouTube when he was kind of like do it to the playing with the little girl inappropriately, and he tried to do it again, and she freaking moved.
What the hell?
Yeah, he did something nasty. I can't say it here because I'm at a public library.
Oh yeah.
He did something, and the girl moved, and these crackers they start laughing and brush it off.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They laugh.
Of course they
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah. I know he's clone. And there's a possibility the type of clone that he is a reptilian shapeshifter. Mm-hmm.
I understand, brother man. Let me see.
Yeah, because they do exist, and they created the clouds.
Mm-hmm. I could debunk, of course, about the weather thing, but I'd rather wait next time for that.
Right.
I read all that. That'll have to be next time soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you right on point.
I like to stay on point when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Uh-huh. It's like yeah, they pulling the strings. They like white supremacy, but they pulling the strings.
Well, we already know, of course. I already bitched about the new Money card game. Well, I already bitched about the hoops, so. Oh well, cat's on the back on that one. But yeah, I will be exposed to celebrities next time.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Master Mason McMahon.
I'm having a field day with that. Oh, can you send me? Oh, sure, Che, sure. Yeah, Che wants to join in here. Hold on. Let me see.
Well, can you shut up, Maxwell? I'm proving a point. If you don't like it, hit the bricks, buddy. Before, if you are a Caucasian, I will apply to whip that capra behind. And I will slap the taste out your cracker behind if you're a quacker. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I sent you a link just now.
Yeah, there will be no more crimes, no more race under my enemies. That does exist. All that exists. And I have to say this too about Aaron Coley Ross and Rachel Barbara. Their sons are drag queens and they under the age of 10. Like, ew. It's like that's nasty.
I'm at the end. Hold on. I'm gonna bookmark the new United card game. I'm gonna bookmark it. I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, man. Aaron and Razor, it's a tradition. They want to be like that. They was born like that. They want to do it when they way before they was born. Oh man, like
I'm on the bus, so
like Eddie Renz was like, oh my god.
Hello, Jay. Hold on.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, Eric? Eric, yeah. Are you high right now?
Huh?
Are you high?
I am not high, cracker.
Oh my gosh, Eric.
Because like I'm just hearing everything that you are saying. Like it is quite possible the dumbest, the stupidest, and that's not even a word, the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life. And I feel sorry for them.
Yeah. You should feel sorry for that cracker in Arkansas because I was throwing shots and they mistakenly that I was saying racial slurs against authoritarian ramen and it was towards Hiroshi Cracker. Talking about his wish is to have anime cosplayers that's like under
Eric.
Yeah.
Obviously,
So, like, no, we get it. You get, like, we get it. That person from Arkansas gets you hard. We understand that.
Yes. And
Thank you
same
for
thing with
confirming
that cracker from Canton, Georgia. Same thing with that other cracker in Canada.
So they get you hard, Eric?
No, they give me trigger
You
because
said
I
they
think they
get,
freaking got
said
since
the one from Arkansas gets you
2019.
hard.
Eric,
You said the one from Arkansas gets you hard, so the other two don't get you hard?
No, I get hard because I feel
You get hard?
triggered because I hold a grudge. I will freaking go hard on them as long as I want.
I'm put you backstage, Eric, because we're not doing. I don't know nobody. No.
I wasn't even gonna come in here, but I'm listening to the stream and I'm hearing just Eric spew just bullshit like left, right, and center, and I'm like, does this guy literally believe anything that he says? Like, he's just going on and on and on. And I'm fucking hearing him just say, and I'm like thinking, I'm just listening, I'm like thinking, does he really think like anybody's like, that's why I say anybody who takes Eric seriously is a fucking idiot. Like I don't need to get so mad like some people do and go after Eric. I just handle him by laughing at him, Again, Arthur, like I told you, about the whole situation with the people, but even Eric is someone who's not I'm listening again as a viewer, as someone who is listening. That's the reason why I came in here. So I'm listening to him, and I'm just saying, this motherfucker is going on and on and on about different things and different conspiracy theories, which, hey, conspiracy theories, I like listening. But he's not making sense. A conspiracy theory, you have to have some type of sense to make regarding that. It's like with you. You try to put in your links, whether it's Google or YouTube, what have you. You try to have sources behind what you're saying. Whether people agree with it or not is irrelevant, but the point is that you at least have stuff to freaking back up stuff. But like with him, he was just going on and on and on and on and on to the point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna come in here, and I just didn't expect him to get all get like he went like this. As soon as he mentioned the person from Arkansas, as he said it, he was getting all animated, and the people aren't even here.
Yep.
But what do you call it? No, they're like with the whole 9/11 thing and all that stuff. Like there have been of course theories about being an inside job and all this other stuff. And there's strong arguments regarding that. Because the situation that were going on at the time. Like we were still reeling from Columbine. Columbine wasn't even, I think it just passed 2 years since Columbine happened. And the old saying is we need tragedy to bring us together and to unite us, if you will. It's like I always tell people with school shootings. That would actually be a topic I would be interested in talking about, Arthur, is a video on truth about school shootings or something. Word it maybe differently so YouTube doesn't try to take it down. But that would be something I'd be interested in, because I would have a lot to say about that, because I've been very vocal on the whole situation that goes on in the world. And there goes Eric trolling the chat or spamming the chat. I do not know how you could put up with him, Arthur.
Eric,
You gotta what's the phrase I'm looking for? You gotta tell him, because he's not gonna listen and all that. I always tell you, Arthur, you tell me to stop doing something, I'm gonna respect you, and I'm gonna freaking if you tell me stop doing this, I'm on, it's your panel, you're the boss. I'm not going to show you the respect as you would show me respect on my panel. So, let's see. Yeah.
No, I was telling him don't spam in the private chat.
Yeah, I just wanted to come in here and say that because I wanted to freaking again I wanted to get the conversation back into this and not go full on and just randomness and stupidity. And I'll be listening backstage, or I'll be listening behind the scenes. And if you let Eric in, and if he comes back in here and acts like a fool, I'll probably come back in here and make him look like a fool even more. Not because he triggers me like some people. And again, if you freaking get triggered by Eric Melendez, you're a fucking imbecile. But not because of that, because it's fun. But with that, Arthur, thanks for letting me on. And I may be back in here depending on what happens. But with that being said, catch you later. Ta-ta for now.
Take it easy, Chaden. The school shooting thing, I could make a truth stream about that, about school shootings. I could definitely do that. It'll have to be in April. I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely add that to the list for sure. For sure. Eric, no spamming in the private chat. Thank you. The only reason I add you to the panel, just like Chaden, for the whole 9/11. That throwing things on topic of this and that, you explain and all that stuff. So no spamming in the private chat. Do not spam. Respect goes both ways. But I will be waiting for somebody else because they also live in New York City. Brownsburg knows about this, but it's somebody else who knows about the whole 9/11 situation. And what Eric spoke about, of course, think about it being an inside job, just like I said before, is truth. Now, a lot of people are not going to agree with it, but hey, do your research. I actually put evidence in the chat of links, and you can take a look for yourself. Take a look for yourself. Look at it for yourself. Look at The Simpsons and all that and stuff like that. You'll see it comes all together. And like I said for a second, exactly, I already know people are going to make responses to this, so go ahead, make your response. Go ahead. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna bother me. You sure ain't gonna bother me at all. But yes, Eric. Yes, Eric. Don't spam the private chat, man. Don't do that. This is reviving Truther streams solo because stuff like this. This is why I do it solo. But since y'all wanted to come in for this one, I allowed you to come in. The next Truther streams I do, I will not allow people in. Besides one for school shooting would be different. That'll be a different one. But for the others, Hello, Nick. If y'all want to rewind the streams, I put the links in this chat right here. The links to it. So if you want to rewatch it, you'll see the link. You can click to it. About the whole 9/11. It was an inside job and a setup. Because like I said, I like to provide evidence. And fortunately, yes, Eric knows about this too. Yes, Eric Ballard, he knows about this too. He's done his research. He knows about it. A lot of us know what went down. Yep. I'm not gonna kick you backstage, Eric. So you don't have to worry about. I'm not gonna kick you. I'm not gonna kick you. So you have nothing to worry about. You truly don't. Also, I need to thank somebody. I want to thank someone who gave me those links, the 2 links of the 9/11. I can say their name, but I want to thank them for the whole 9/11 videos, the 2 videos, until I did my own research for the 3rd one. So yes, I provide evidence and proof. This is not going to be like it was years ago. So I'm not going to have it like it was years ago. Nope. But I will say this. You make a response to this, go ahead, waste your time. You can't debunk you can't debunk what I say. Anybody say you can't debunk it. So basically, you'll be wasting your time. Yep, they'll be wasting their time. But how's it going, Nick? I'm waiting for somebody else. I'm literally waiting for somebody else to come in. They arrive home. I'm waiting for them to come. I'm just waiting for them. And by the way, let y'all know this stream will not be going on for hours on end. It's just not going to happen. Just to inform you. Okay, let me see here. But yeah, I like having my sources. That's just the way I do things. Yep. And I'm going to add a Bible verse to this. Well, the Bible did say, to the Most High God, the Bible did said, when it comes to murder. It did mention about that, yes. Murdering. It didn't mention about that. I'm trying to remember which verse it was, but it did mention about murder. It did. I've got to remember what verse it is. I have to look it up. But I can look it up. I know you're joking, Shane. I know you're joking. I'm not doing 6 or 9 hours. Those are back in those times. Wish I could. If I updated my StreamYard, maybe then I'm gonna do it. If I upgrade it again, but not this time. Because I don't have all day. I have things to do. But yeah, expect a stream. What is? Let me see my next stream because I know I looked. Oh yeah, yes. Expect the stream. My next stream to be on the 18th, exposing celebrities, and the next one after that, exposing the truth about anime and truth about video games. Yes. Oh, we're gonna break that down. I'm gonna have a field day with that. I'm gonna break that down. Yes. So hold on, folks. Okay, I'm here. I'm still here, folks. Okay, let me see. Sheets. Well, that person's not gonna be able to join. So, I'll add Eric one more time. Of course, I will be ending this stream because if I choose you to do the stream later on, it will not be involved with this. Who knows? But I'll figure it out. Eric, you want to add anything to the whole 9/11 thing? You want to add to it? Anything else? Eric, you there?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, you want to? Yeah, so you want to add anything else to the 9/11? Anything else you want to add to it?
How you doing? How am I add? Well, I'm gonna add the stipulation. See, they gotta be aware and be reminded that the whole time it's an inside job because the Gematria, New York, Arlington, Bin Laden, hold on. What else? Because I gotta go to Nile. Yeah, I'm right here. Hold on. The Jesus, that's Caesar Borser, that's 11. Beats 11. Osama bin Laden, 110. Osama bin Muhammad bin Laden, 209 equals 11 times 19. Pope John Pope II equals 242 equal 11 times. No, 11 times 11 times 11 times 2. September the 11th, 2001 equals 440 equal 11 times 40. September 11th, 1012 equals 92 times 11 equals 1012. Like 11 times 11 times 2, 242. Like 11 times 19, 209. I had read it backwards by mistake. 1991 equals 111. No, 110. 911 equals 11 and 10. New York, 111. The New York State, 11 times 16 equals 176. Tower 1 plus Tower 2. 11 times 15 equals 165. Tower 7, 11 times 8, 88. Arlington, 110, Arlington County. 11 times 27 equals 297. Second coming, 11 times 11 equals 121. Antichrist, 11 times 11, same answer, 121. Revelation, same answer. The second coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, 11 times 39 equals 429. And another, but it's different because our Lord Jesus Christ, another one is 1595. That's like 11 times 5 times 29. The Day of the Atonement, 11 times 5 times 29. That's 1595. 11 times 45. 5 is 495. Jesus is the Messiah. 1,000. Our divine Lord. 101 times 11. 1,111 Americans Airlines flight 11 plus United Airlines flight 175 plus American Airlines flight 77 plus United Airlines flight 93 equals 911. Everything has something to do with it. It's in the numbers.
Yep, and a lot of these folks don't know the CIA and them are all Freemasons.
Yes. They almost up to the Jesuit order.
Correct.
Yes. And they with those reptilian shapeshifters that controls the clouds, the weather, and they put them restrained because they above white supremacy.
Well, we almost like to say that's like I say Esau, Jake.
Yeah, Esau supremacy. Yes, Yakubian supremacy. They all in the one. They all work together. CIA, FBI, law enforcement, schools, them no good celebrities, Satan worshipers. They all working together as one. They all working with the same organizations, the same secret societies.
Yep.
They are all working together as one major team. They no two, no three. It's one major team. Military, the medical field, all working together. Even I don't know if my doctor's a high level Mason, but he's not a high level Mason, and he's a Jaffredian. He's a Pakistani. Yeah. They all working for the same satanic agendas.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta follow the satanic agendas. Because they don't want anyone that's into our Israelite truths. They don't want that. And the main target, the main enemy to them is the Israelites, which is us. That's the main target than any other, because we're the gods, we're the goddesses.
Correct. 100% correct. I'm gonna show a virus about murder, of course, because we already know the Esau what he did.
Yeah, Esau, the Jacobian beast ass cracker.
I'm gonna show this virus really quick. Really quick. I'm not gonna rush it, but I'm gonna show this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. I don't know why it's showing that. What the hell? What the? That's not what I asked. Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
About murder. Yeah, right there. It says Matthew 5:21-26. You'll have here it said by them of the old time, thou shalt not kill. Whoever it says, whoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment.
Yes, the day of the judgment.
Yep, 5:21-26. Yep.
Oh.
If you can like turn it off the speaker and just talk a little lower, that would be helpful.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what did the Bible say?
Thou shalt not kill.
Oh, okay.
We already know the powers to be. He's like, who's done that for so many times?
Right.
So yeah, they're gonna face that judgment. Oh well, too bad. Don't feel sorry for them. No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what I'm gonna do is, Eric, I'm gonna end it from here. You wanna say anything else about this, Brandon?
All I gotta do is say just be aware. That's all. And all I'm gonna do before I leave at the library, all I'm gonna do is say hashtag for the culture. And yet the library ain't got on me about my speaker being loud. I need some Samsung 22 earbuds because I lost 2 of them.
Oh, by the way, Eric, so you know this, I know this. Today's a Saturday.
Yeah, today's a Saturday, yeah.
Saturday. Cool.
Right.
So yeah. Oh, wait. I was just about to end this. Hold on, somebody else came. Hello, Bumblebee. Hello. If you missed the beginning of this stream, you can rewatch it. Everything. Oh, what's up? What's up, True Anonymous? What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna end this from here. The next stream I'll be doing next time will be on 18, exposing celebrities from Hollywood. Oh, that's gonna be a fun time. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna go through the whole entire list exposing, but I'm gonna do a part 1. Next time will be a part 2. So you can expect that. Because there's too many of them. But I'm only gonna expose for bigger ones. Nice. Well, Eric, I'm gonna put you backstage. I'm gonna play my song, and I'm gonna end it from here.
All right. Later.
Take it easy.
Same here.
All right, put the Bible verse about murder right there. Like I said, I like to have my information. I like to have all my resources with me. So yeah. Next stream, celebrities on the 18th. After that, 20th. And then after that, I will do a truth stream next month about truth about the shootings in school. And I'm also going to expose something else, Satan's Temple. Next month, I will be exposing Satan's Temple. I will be exposing that for sure. Yep. So I'm going to say shalom later. Y'all stay safe. Take it easy. And I will see y'all next time. Stay safe, everybody. And happy Saturday, holy day, shalom.
Found out about them, I think a month ago. Right? They're the ones that wear purple. Right. They're not in the truth. It's carried over by these purple and gold faggots. The brother told me that the IUIC wears a ton of purple. Are they sinning by wearing purple? No. They want to wear purple, wear purple. What the hell are you doing? Purple rain.
All right, brothers. Let's have fun with it.
Uh-oh, stepped up on the scene, casting at them doctors and them idols you esteem. Yeah, you might think it's a little extreme, but I'm all about my people, yeah, they need that vaccine. Oh, no actors, but we got that action. See them purple garments on with that gold accent. Yeah, you say you got the name, but your fringe is absent. Y'all going backwards like subtraction. So keep it in step. Sabbath day approaching, so you know it's time to prep. Sound the alarm, cause my people overslept. Yeah, you hear them trumpets blowing, sounding like a quartet. Oh. Yeah, this that purple rain. So the Bible you can't sleep on. When Christ return, yeah, the Lord gonna turn that heat on, and all that nonsense gonna be gone. Oh.
Let's go. Let me show you where I got the inspiration from. Give me the test, please. You gonna go into the Bible? I'm gonna go into the Bible. You mean these niggas ain't read the Bible? I've never read the Bible. Damn. They watch Prince videos in the Bible. There you go. That's befitting.
Okay, my turn. Purple rain on me, exponential growth, that's why you hating on me. This is IUIC, acting like you don't see. Boy, we know you frontin', please. See us on the corners, unlike you, we be like read. Coming out the scriptures, yeah, you know just how we teach. Teach class online 7 days of the week. Being earned everything that you wish you could be. You see it? Shabbat, whole campus surfing. Y'all ain't the original school, you just refurbished version. Ursom, open your mouth, but won't speak with no verses. We got Bibles while y'all yapping, man. Y'all captain is worthless. Ursom, I know. But the truth is the truth. Run your damn mouth and got Deke in the booth. Having fun with your slander, cause our fruit is our proof. Yeah, we worldwide with it, never mention you fools. Move. That's right, working men coming through. We got jobs, we ain't living off our women Hebrew. That's a nigga, my dude. But you say you a Jew? Hell out of here with that debating. You negating the truth now. Ain't nobody playing leather headband, man. Yeah, we heard what you said, but it came back, man. We the prophets of the Lord. Better understand, put that foolishness aside and humble down, clown.
Simon is so great. Nobody else is allowed to wear that coat. It would only him, so it's always a dignified royal pride. So they were mocking Christ in a garment. Purple garment on it and mocked him. We
the rulers, purple rain, excuse me, don't mean to boast. Who the Israelites and all you gonna see is purple and go from coast to coast, we in your street. Filled with the Holy Ghost. All this purple up in this jar gon' make you have an overdose. We the leaders of the people, so ride 44 and 4. Don't know no other Israelites that go harder than we go. Just left a quest for 12. Try to prophesy to island folk. Next trip West Africa, we waking up the Ivory Coast, repent or die. If you don't, it's suicide. Coco Bang, purple raining in your hood like them hustler working day. We is where united twice. Dance right, don't curse the night. We gon' gather 1/3 and watch the world birth and play. I can change since we came with the true brother, y'all. Now you heard your church of pride. Yeah, it's true, you want some style. Why they hating on us? The prophets that it ain't a game. Double honor to our bishop D. Hate can stand away.
So when I read these scriptures, brothers and sisters, I saw meaning in purple. I saw meaning in that color. So as a people, we've been stripped of our royal heritage. The wicked mocked our king, our leader, our commander with purple. Well, as servants, we don't mock this kingdom and raise up the 12 tribes of Israel. Doing it.
Can you stand in the rain? With the tribes. This is not just made up. All this stuff comes out of the scriptures. And when you're not a leader that cannot explain this doctrine, that's a fool. Because everything that we are about, we can explain out of the scriptures.
Purple rain, fly in the plane. Purple garment so clean, you don't see a stain. All that hating bring us fame, so we do our thing. Purple rain, we giving you haters chest pain. It's a shame how these brothers got hate on the brain. They got the spirit of Cain, so we in our own lane. Nobody saying we'll jump in front of a freight train, but they killed the prophets and these brothers will do the same thing. Dang, I ain't about to play with kids all up in our Kool-Aid, but they don't know what the flavor is. Tell them what the flavor is, great. Now they hating this, I wish I could see their faces when they looking mad playing this, man. Hard in the paint, I might slam. We supposed to be bros, we supposed to be fam, but you on the internet talking greasy like spam. Keep talking smart and we gon' clown you like Pam. Man, don't mess with the prophets that's out here wearing purple. We in the same mind, you ain't messing with my circle. A bunch of lions with Bibles, we'll let these scriptures hurt you. We jumping hurdles, we got the whole world on our shoulders. Sit back and let that purple rain. Don't kick against the bricks, don't try to come against the grain. Ain't nothing I can say to them. I'm about to go and pray for them.
We them dudes all purple, all gold. Unbelievers complain, y'all hurtful, y'all cold. I'm looking at your journal, then I'm looking at your members every year. Same people, y'all circle look old. Y'all turtles move slow. We ain't with the feelings. Yeah, you ain't growing, you hit your spiritual ceiling. Y'all be hiding sins, not us, we revealing. Yeah, our nation's sick and our people need a healing. A child ain't got the medicine. Actions don't show, y'all late, call them let him in. Get it? Late show, David, let him in. Yeah, I'm at the gates, I see David, they like, let him in. All this purple everywhere, yeah, we stay ahead of him. Hating on the bishops, man, you fools stay sweating them. Why y'all steady hating? You supposed to be our brethren. Galatians 5:9, get rid of all that leavening. I bet you like your hair, you look comfortable. When them chariots come, I'm trying to be punctual. Yeah, you lacking wisdom, so your breakdown dysfunctional. Y'all be playing kid games, go and grab a Lunchable. Haha, shame on you. We can't grow, so I'ma put the blame on you. You sound stupid, so now this purple rain's on you. Better repent, or he gon' put them flames on you. Burn up. Because we what? Just love. And that's what these brothers don't have. They don't have the love for the brethren. For you to go on YouTube and speak evil of any man, you understand? That's hatred. Without proof, without talking to that man without proof, that's hatred.
We them Bible beating prophets in that purple and gold. In them scriptures we on fire, y'all just mad cause y'all cold. Shut up. Every time we make a move, y'all complaining. Y'all shooting shots about the purple, now that purple is raining. Get them. It was written, y'all ain't spitting nothing new. They was hating on Messiah, now they hating on us too. They be waiting on us too, trying to see what we gon' do. We got 100,000 views, y'all just mad cause y'all got 2. Do the work, jerk, busybody over here, we united and y'all ain't hurting anybody. I don't even know why y'all keep trying on. Know why y'all keep coming to your wife to wash your garment. Y'all be teaching looking bummy. We the Israelites, brothers, we got work to do. How you find the time to hate another brother's work he do? That's what some old jerk would do. We don't play them hating games. Y'all just over mad cause y'all keep seeing all this purple rain. IUIC is growing, every year getting bigger. Won't let our sisters be hoes, won't let our brothers be niggas. We not the type of camp to sit around and talk about others. Y'all can hate your life away, but we got love for our brothers. Y'all brothers talking about colors. Are you serious, cuz? We the flipping sons of God, not the Crips and the Bloods. Y'all must be sipping the suds. I think y'all feeling the buzz. I could've swore I heard them hating, but that ain't what it was. It couldn't be. Maybe they just trying to get some fame. Yep. Maybe they just hoping we might justify their name. They call us purple rain cause we'll be raining over nations. Revelations 13:10. Brothers, please have patience.